Siem Reap is the second largest city in Cambodia and the gateway to Angkor Wat, the biggest religious monument in the world. Join me as I explore this iconic temple and the other top tourist sites that Siem Reap has to offer. Cambodia does have some dark history, but one of the most outstanding things for me was just how resilient, welcoming and friendly the local people were. Hopefully you will be able to feel just how magical and special this place is. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I am in a new country. I am in Cambodia, which I think is country number 8 or 9 of my Southeast Asia tour. I'm currently in Siem Reap, which is really famous for Angkor Wat, which is the biggest Buddhist temple in the world. I'm spending a few days here, so I'll take you along with me. I'll show you what's good to do here. Our first stop today is to a rat place. It's basically like a humanitarian place where the rats detect like landmines and stuff like that, and it's like a non-profit organisation, so we'll learn more about that and we'll show you what the rats do like. This sign shows you just how heavily Cambodia was bombed during the Vietnam War. Many of the landmines remained active post-war, destroying the lives and livelihood of many Cambodian families.
Just that it's enclosed within the road, right? You have some markers here, say danger, landmines, and CMAC to the side, and also the skull.
The Apopo organisation uses rats to detect the landmines, allowing for them to be deactivated safely. They have a visitor centre in Siem Reap where you can learn more and meet some of the HeroRats as they call them.
So inside this spot we had planted 2 metal containers. Yeah, one of them is an empty container, we call it a negative TNT container. It's this one here, you see the shiny metal item. This one is empty. Another one in the middle, same type of container, but inside we have TNT, so positive TNT container. We already covered it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Jenny, she's one of the very kind of calm ones, very careful with her work. Yes. Turn around. Just very careful. Seem to pick up the scent. Yes, you see that. See, she's scratching right now. This is what we need to look for on the field.
She found it.
Yeah, she found the item. You heard it click, right?
Now that we've learnt all about the rats, we're actually going to be able to hold one, which is really exciting.
Very intelligent. You see the whiskers right now. Whiskers are very long.
It's going to fall off. Okay.
Contribute to the sense of protection, communication.
Got a bit out of his ear.
Spanish here.
Thank you. Here's some of the other countries that the organisation also works in. And here's some of the landmines and other explosive war remnants that the rats have sniffed out. It's been a couple of days now since I last filmed the rat place that we went to, but it's currently very early in the morning, 5 AM. And we're up and ready. We're off to see Angkor Wat, which is known as the biggest religious monument in the world. Apparently the best time to see it is at sunrise. The sun rises in about an hour and 20 minutes, so hopefully we get a lovely view of the temple as the sun rises. It's actually like a massive complex, so we've got a full day tour there. We've hired like a driver for the day, a tuk-tuk driver, because it's like quite a large distance between all the different temples. So we're about to hop on our tuk-tuk and head to Angkor Wat. the sun nearly risen now. I'll show you just how many people are here. There's so many. Such a tourist trap. Even though there are loads of tourists, like it's a massive place, so there's definitely room for you to like find your own space, and it's just so peaceful and tranquil watching the sunrise. Such a lovely activity to do. It's now about 6:10 and we're allowed in Angkor Wat temple itself. Looks like this really cool ruin. And now we're in the main part of the temple. You can see how like old and degraded it is. So Angkor Wat was originally built in the 12th century, so it's almost 9,000 years old. So no wonder it's kind of crumbling and falling apart a bit. But they've got lots of restoration work going on right now to, I guess, preserve it. You can see the new stone there, the old stone. I was reading online that it was actually originally built as a Hindu temple in the 12th century, and then it was changed to a Buddhist place. We're about to walk up these stairs. Hopefully we get a nice view of the temple from the top. This is just finishing up at Angkor Wat just now. Angkor Wat in Cambodian actually means the city of temples. So this place actually consists of lots of different temples. We've walked around the main Angkor Wat, which was so magical. Like you can tell why so many people come here. But yeah, we're off to another temple now. We'll hopefully be able to find our tuk-tuk driver. He's sitting in the car park somewhere. So we'll find him and head to the next temple. It wouldn't be a temple without some monkeys. We've now arrived at our second stop. It's got these cool statues, I'll show you. I think this one's called Bayon Temple. This is the south gate and it's meant to be a nice view. This stop's just a quick few minute stop to get some photographs. We're now at the third stop on our tour, and this temple is known as the Banyan Temple. It's famous for having lots of faces carved into the structures, and it's so beautiful. Even looking at the wall here, like the amount of time and detail carving this, it's amazing. And here's the inside of the temple. I'm not sure how well the faces will show up, but each, I guess, tower has a face. So cool. We're now at another temple. This one's called Takyo, and again it's similar vibes. It's really old with carvings. It's like deteriorating quite a lot, so this one's undergoing massive reconstruction because they want to preserve this and be able to show it for years to come. But yeah, hopefully this shows you like just how big this place is. Like you could spend days wandering around all the different temples. We're only doing a one-day tour, but if you're really into temples, I guess, and want to learn more about the history, you can get even like a 7-day pass and take your time going to all the temples. But this is a quick, I guess, rundown of all the temples we've been to. These ruins are just so cool. The cost of the Angkor Wat day pass is $37, so maybe like £33, but that doesn't include transportation around the place. So there's 3 of us and we were paying for a tuk-tuk driver for the day, and he's charging $25, I think that is. So split between 3 people, it isn't much at all to basically have a private tour for the day, and he's really nice and he's taken us to all the best spots that he thinks are worthwhile visiting. This is our tuk-tuk driver. What's your name?
My name's Soli.
Soli.
Yeah, tuk-tuk in Siem,
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Yeah, woo, thank you. Fun fact, this next temple we're at is supposedly where Tomb Raider was filmed, unless there was some kind of miscommunication with our driver. But apparently this is where Tomb Raider was filmed. Maybe this is giving more Tomb Raider vibes. I've not actually seen the movie, so not sure what part is meant to be Tomb Raider. All I keep saying is, oh my god, look at that tree, but the trees here are so cool. The roots are like overtaking the temple and causing the bricks to break and stuff. I'll show you. That one's having to be held up. I think they're banyan trees, so the roots just, in the right circumstances, just overtake, can grow in between like the buildings and stuff like that. So I think that's why a lot of this is broken. Look at that tree. So apparently this tree I'm about to show you is the one from Tomb Raider. Look at how it just has completely overtaken the temple. Just chilling with the monks. And we are at our last temple of the day, which is called Bansi Kudai, I think. It's kind of similar vibes to all the other ones, but still lovely to walk around. That's us finished with our tour around Angkor Wat and all the other temples. It's only 10:20, so it only took like, how many hours? 6 hours?
Yeah.
To do all the temples.
We're still sleeping at 4:20.
What?
We're still sleeping.
Right, what was the time? It only took us like 5 hours to do all the temples. So yeah, what was your favourite temple?
Oh, that's a big question. That is a big question. I like the Tomb Raider one.
Yeah.
I think it was really good.
And what about Angkor Wat?
It was good as well.
Yeah.
Hard to compare, so different.
So different.
Hello, welcome to our 4th day today. And today we are going to the floating village on a boat trip, which we are going to a lake called Tonle Sap Lake, which is the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia, and we are going to be going on a boat trip through the floating village there.
No, you need to say we've just got on the bus.
We just got on the bus to go to the floating village, so it's about a 40-minute drive.
And the bus is really modern, look at it. So we just had one stop at the market and now we're about to get on the boat. It's so warm. I'll insert some clips of the market and then I'll show you going on the boat. So we've been going for about 5 minutes on the boat and we have got a bit of an issue. A breakdown going on. There's a net stuck in the back of the boat. What's that called? The propeller maybe? Yeah, so this guy's trying to cut it off. We'll check back in, let you know how we get on. This guy's got an eye. We've now got a few guys helping to cut off the net. Nearly there. The issue has now been resolved and we're on our way to the floating village. A little update, we've broken down again for the second time. Well, we think we've broken down anyway. We're stopped here, so we'll check in when we find out what's happening. Okay, false alarm, we didn't break down for a second time. We're currently driving through the floating villages right now. There's people on boats selling things. You can see like little kids and families waving, which is really nice. There's even pylons there, so they must be able to get electricity. Look out. Oh, a chicken. The houses are built really high up because the water level changes throughout the year, and obviously they don't want their houses to be flooded. We're now off the main boat and we're on this small canoe. There's loads of canoes here and they take you on a wee trip along the, I guess, the river. It's meant to be like a half-an-hour boat trip, but because our boat broke down earlier, we're only getting about 10 minutes. But it's so cool. It's like all the mangrove trees and the water. I'll show you what it looks like. Got Louise on my boat. This is what it looks like. Poor woman having to paddle us while we just sit back relaxing. How nice the sunset. Cool. Bloody branch just hit my face. I should have got that. No, I didn't get it on camera. And the final stop on the boat trip is watching the amazing sunset over the Tonle Sap Lake, which is the biggest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia apparently. I'll show you what it looks like. The stunning sunset allowed some time to reflect on just how special this place felt. If you've been to Cambodia before, then please let me know your favourite place, and if not, then hopefully this has given you some inspiration for your next trip. As always, thanks for watching and I'll catch you on the next video.